Dr. Sebi, his recent passing, your thoughts about that? But people want me to ask you about that. It happened yesterday, August 6th, and there's conflicting information about what really happened. Some people say he died in Mexico, some people say he died in Honduras.
Yeah, well, I have no idea. I just know the questions that need to be asked is how did he go into the Supreme Court barefoot and win that case he had out of California? Well, it's possible he could have, but I'm not buying it. How did he win that case? He went in, not a lawyer, he went in and won it. So, he was killed. Why? I have no idea. Usually, when you get COVID, go around the world. What black person got the power to put conflicting news out? Why? So if you did the research, find out how many people went there to be cured and end up dying. You might not get nothing. If you get something, then you know. When CBS run, you didn't get.
This is Jonah Harding. Okay, I'm just ranting. All right. So this is a channel I just rant about things. Okay. Now this is Dick Gregory. Okay, supposed to be one of the intellectuals in the black community. Okay. One of many intellectuals. Okay, in the black community. Okay. And this video is called Dick Gregory Wisdom. All right. Has over 621 views in just 2 days. All right. But let me tell you something about niggas. Okay, niggas, you so-called black people. All right. Let me give you a little history lesson about you so-called black people. All right. Now the so-called black community considers this man to be a wise man. All right, and he appears to be. He appears to be a wise man. He has he's an old man. He has beard, and he has some pretty sharp things to say that make sense. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, there are no wise men in the black community. There are no wise men in the black community. And he's not a wise man. This is just an old fool who speaks well, which is the majority of you so-called Negro intellectuals. Okay. The fact that you still call yourself black, or if you call yourself Kemetic or anything like that, if you don't know really who you are, okay, then you're a fucking fool. That's number one. Number two, let me say this. Any wise man that ever lived, okay, of our people, of our nation, that was really wise, that was really telling people what they need to hear, they killed him. They killed him. Okay? They killed the man you ignorantly called Jesus Christ because he was telling because he was bringing real wisdom, okay? Real wisdom. And telling so-called black people, what they need to hear. So they killed him. They didn't love him. They didn't like him. They didn't call him wise. They called him every name. Man, the people that delivered up the man you called Jesus Christ looked at like this man that you see right here, a so-called Negro, a black person. It was black people that killed the man that you called Jesus Christ, okay? And Jesus Christ was a so-called black man, okay, by the way. That was a real wise man, okay? And they killed him. And they did the same thing to his prophets that were bringing the same message, telling you niggas that you need to stop doing this, you need to stop doing that. And you didn't listen. You didn't want to listen to him. So you killed him. And the reason why so-called black people call men like this wise is because his brand of wisdom does not demand for you to change anything about yourself. Okay? This guy is just going to tell you, he's going to sit there and he's going to talk to you and he's going to ramble on, okay? And some of the shit that he says just might make sense. But at the same time, he will not demand of you that you change anything about yourself. This man cannot tell you so-called Negroes why you're in the situation that you're in. None of these so-called black leaders, intellectuals, Martin Luther King, nobody, none of them. You can name anybody, man. None of them has been able to tell you how you got in this situation. None of them. None of them. This guy can't tell you how you got. Why? Hey, Dick Gregory. Why did we go into slavery, Dick Gregory? Can you please tell me that? Can you please tell me why the so-called white man, if we're such a great people, right, and the white man is such trash, why is he over us? Why is he ruling over us? Okay? How do we get out of this situation? How do we get out of this situation? Okay? And that's something that this man cannot tell you. Okay? That's something that this man cannot tell you. All right? This man is if this man was a wise man, the entire so-called black community would hate him. They'd want to kill him. Okay? All right? Just like they did the man you call Jesus Christ, just like they did the prophets. They want to kill him, man. Okay? And contrary to popular belief, Jesus Christ was not like Martin Luther King. He wasn't coming with no peaceful message. The man you really call Jesus Christ, a so-called black man, okay, he had a radical message. It's the society painting a certain picture of him that makes you think that he was just a softy and he was just walking around petting kittens. No, he was cussing people out. He even whooped people's ass, man. The Bible tells you he whipped people with cords, man. This was a radical man, man. And the black community, so-called black community, which really are Jews, the real Jews, y'all killed him, man. Because y'all ready to listen to old motherfuckers like this, man. Okay? That's why that's why the majority of you niggas are about to die, man. Okay? You're about to die here in America, man. Okay? You about to get rounded up and put in concentration camps, and the so-called white man's about to have his way with you, your children, your daughters. He's about to slaughter y'all ass. Okay? All right? Because he's on an economic decline. Okay? All he has now is military might. His economy's falling. Okay? So before he goes down, you think he gonna let you niggas rise? No, he gonna slaughter your ass, man. Okay? All right? Now I'm gonna show you the only true wise men of our nation.